starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scrams25. Don't question my stupidity, my sports edition. So let's get on this topic with the Eagles. Now, they always say if you got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Yeah, but I'm gonna choose this time to open my mouth a little bit. So as we seen, the world is talking. Everybody's talking. Eagles fans across Philadelphia, across everywhere is pissed off. You got Joey Shakes. Shout out to Joey Shakes. Joey saying, blow it all up. It's over with. Philly 500. Shout out to Philly 500. Philly 500. He's pissed off. You seen it live. He was upset. So was I. But you know what? I kind of had to call a couple of my boys and calm them down and let them know, listen, I've been through this before back in the day. I've been an Eagles fan for many years. And we go through this. Because once you understand, my mom used to say, you get so excited, but baby, you can't affect the play. You don't call the plays. You're not out on the field trying to tackle somebody. So don't put your heart into it like that. And I had to understand because we got to be careful. You might get a heart attack out there, screaming and hollering the way we do to get us that upset. But the world is talking. Everybody's talking. And after watching this press conference, I kind of understood it was going to be a lot of the same. Sirianni trying to talk his way out of it. I think, people talking about firing him and stuff like that. I believe he does hold a lot of blame because he could not fix this mess. He doesn't know what to do, and it's showing. Which shows that the coaches from previous um, regimes were the glue. When they left, everything fell apart, fell on the coach and the person that he put in there. He's responsible for putting Brian Johnson at the helm and them to make up these plays. And these plays are so vanilla, so easy. These RPOs. Yes, there's a lot built into the RPOs, but these routes that they're running, we all saw them yesterday. We saw them last couple of weeks. The same simple routes. Everything's to the sidelines. Everything's down the seam on the sidelines. You know, it doesn't matter. They brought Rashad Perry in yesterday. They give him the ball, runs a 4 yards, and then pass, and then it's ridiculous. Nobody's looking for the hot reads for the and that's coaching on the blitz. That's basic football growing up. Everybody knows when you got a blitz. We learned that on Madden, and everybody playing NFL now has played Madden before. So then you got the hot reads and the blitz. When you see everybody coming to the line, even whatever, you have to be looking for the ball. These guys aren't looking for the ball. It's all kind of crazy stuff going on. That's straight coaching. It falls on the coaching. I know they always kept talking about how hard it is for a team to make it back to the Super Bowl after getting there, and I think that's where the pressure lies. All the expectations of our team making it back to the Super Bowl. And I was talking with some people, and I said, think about this. If exit all the drama that we had in the locker room and we playing bad and the way that we look, and imagine we look good in all the wins. Imagine that we dominated these wins, or we squeaked them out, or whatever the case. But it wasn't no drama. Everything was everything. But we have the same record that we had. We're in the playoffs. And we're in the same position. We didn't get the first round bye and stuff like that, but we fought hard all year, and it was no craziness. Would everybody still be upset? Would we be okay? We're in the position that we're in. We're in the playoffs. And isn't that what it calls for? Once you get in, then you start playing, you turn it up a notch. So here's my twist. What if, like what Dallas Goddard had mentioned, that maybe all this time, it being in the copycat league, it's easy for teams to know what you're going to do. So we squeak out a few wins. The defense is horrible, but guess what? They have no film. Now we go into the playoffs, all new playbook, all new everything, and no team knows nothing. And we hit them with the bang, bada, boom. I think that's what's going to happen. Everybody, I'm not going to tell you to calm down. I'm not going to tell you that's my opinion because I want to be positive about this because it is 0-0. Like Slay said, shout out to Slay. 0-0 once you get into the playoffs and it's a whole new ball game. Yeah, and everybody's talking about on the radio. We kept some of these leaders a little too long, whatever. Howie knows what he's doing because first of all, if you get rid of them, who are you going to have in the locker room to control the young boys, to teach the young boys? These veterans that they're speaking of are veterans. There's more than just presence on the field. It's that locker room presence. That's why we are one of the best organizations. That's why we have one of the best locker rooms and team and players. Just grown-up players can come to our locker room and adjust, because we have these veterans in place. That was the reason for keeping them. Not so much as being on the field. Yeah, then we're going to suffer or whatever in some places because I understand, the football part, draft, get rid of them and draft or, trade, keep the other players, GJ, CJ, GJ, and Hargrove, and and draft, and I understand that, because that's football. But we also have, before you turn over the helm, you got to make sure everything is cool. And I respect the players that chose to stay and chose to put their body on the line and help out in the locker room because it could be a lot worse. I'm sure that those same veterans are speaking up and talking to people on the side. Everything that the media, social media, is ever trying to create their own narrative with stuff. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors when the cameras is off. You don't know how these grown men is talking to one another behind the door. So I say to everybody, relax. I believe they got a plan. Nobody checked out because they still get paid. They still got to get a paycheck. If your boss knew that you checked out, you think you ain't going to have a problem with your paycheck or you're not going to be spoken to and things of that matter? So, yeah, I don't believe that they checked out. I believe it has a lot what Dallas Goddard said. Once they knew they got into the playoffs, they pressed pause because they want to be fresh. But unfortunately, with all that's going on, and putting the pressure on the coach and stuff like that, they all know it's all for TV. It's all for ratings. Because how good of a ratings will it be? Oh, the Eagles that they were on the down towards the down slope at the end of the season, somehow in the playoffs they came out like a roaring lion and just started whooping ass and being a team that we know that they are. We know that they're going to be. Y'all, listen, it's a whole new ball game, man. Shout out to the Cowboys. I did a video a little bit a while ago, when we played them, and it was people asking. The big thing on social media was, will the Cowboys catch the Eagles? Well, they caught us. They embarrassed us. We sat there and talked all that trash all the time about the Cowboys, how they implode at the end of or explode and implode at the end of the season. They always win their Super Bowl in September. Yeah, it's always happened. But shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. They deserve it. They play hard. They got some. CD Lamb is a beast. Dak, I got to give it to you, lighting it up. Y'all got your things going on. This, I've always said Dallas' problem is the owner and the front box and all that stuff, not the people they put on the field. They do get hired assassins and stuff like that, but they be in it, they be rocking. But enough about Dallas. Giants. Also, to Jan Meach, I want to give him a shout out for rocking with me, for doing the shows with me, for Who's the Enemy with the Dallas, doing the Dallas episodes. I also want to give a shout out to my boy Kev, who rocking with for Big Blue when we did our segment with the Giants. Shout out to him and congratulations to them for whooping our ass. We deserve it. We knew it was going to happen. And the funny thing about it was we didn't expect it because we know they were talking about for draft picks, but we know that wasn't going to affect them one way or the other, but they came out and just beat our ass. We showed that we couldn't stop the run, but hopefully things will change. Hopefully everybody's on the pitch count. Hopefully everybody's taking a little rest, missing a couple tackles because they're going to lay it on, because when playoffs come, you win or you go home. Y'all better start playing Brian Dawkins videos 24/7 in that locker room, along the corridor, on the field, Lincoln Financial Field, blasting it full blast over and over and let it sink in. You got to transform. Y'all better hope that Weapon X comes and speaks to y'all. That's who y'all need to call on. Call Weapon X. Start playing them videos. That's what's going to get y'all hyped. That's what's going to get you there. You got to know. Lay it online. It's going to hurt tomorrow, but lay it online. And with that, I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon, wonderful evening. Again, I see a lot of people liking my comments and my shorts. Again, like and subscribe, pass it on to your friends. Let them know what's going on. Help me to grow my channel. Help me to get to my first 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I appreciate you again because, again, like we all say, without you, there is no me. I bring this and I'm doing this for you. So I appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good day. Go Birds. Let's get it popping. Peace.